Well, it's been more than a year since I joined YouTube, and, well, I felt it necessary to bring about where the Eddiemunes nickname came from. Seeing as, like I said, I've been here more than a year, and probably not a lot of people even know, well, your name is Nick, but your name is Eddiemunes. How does Nick correlate with Eddiemunes? Well, today, as the title suggests, you are going to learn the origin of the nickname Eddiemunes. Well, Eddiemunes, the nickname, started out in freshman year when obviously I was a freshman. Now, I sat basically, it was around lunchtime, and I didn't get a chance to sit with a lot of my friends because a lot of their tables were always full up. So I eventually found this table filled with juniors and seniors. Mostly juniors, but at the time, it's like, I don't care, I need somewhere to sit. So after a while, I started to sit there, we started talking stuff, and they're like, oh, one of the kids came up to me and was like, oh, what should we call you? Should we call you Eduardo or should we call you Mundo? It's like, those aren't any of my names. And they're like, and he's like, well, yeah, I know, but, you need to have like a cool nickname or something. So I said, I don't know, probably Eduardo. So a couple kids called me Eduardo, but then one day, I think the next day, I think he decided to call me Eddiemunes. Coming from both Eduardo and Mundo, shortening Eduardo to the nickname of Eduardo, Eddie, and then Mundo, which in Spanish means world, and shortening that to Moons. So that is what brought about Eddiemunes. And the 92 is just my birthday, the year I was born in, so that takes no thinking at all. So now everyone knows where the nickname Eddiemunes came from. And now I'm going to tell you the funny pronunciations I've heard it. I've heard it Eddiemunes, I've heard it Eddiemunes, Eddiemunes. I've even heard it pronounced Eddiemunes, which I think is the best one. But now you guys know it's pronounced Eddiemunes, and you can still pronounce it the way you guys always pronounce it, but I figured I would give you this origin vid telling you where Eddiemunes came from. A cafeteria in high school from freshman year. And that's basically why I chose the username, and well, that's it, guys, for the origin of my name and some of the pronunciations I've heard. So maybe there will be more origin vids, although you guys don't know a lot of my nicknames, but maybe soon you guys will. So this is Eddiemunes92 signing out. Peace.